What's going on, Tribe Nation? Apache here. This video, just up front, I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna have the usual happy vibe that most of my videos have, because we lost a legend in the Call of Duty scene today. That being Phil, or Phizzurp, as most of you know him by. I'm gonna tell you guys some of the stories about how I actually met Phizzurp over online. I didn't meet him at an event. I would have loved to. But I'm going to give you guys some of that, and I'm going to tell you about basically how I found out and how it all went down and happened. And, well, today I found out I was playing pubs and I kept seeing Fizz as people's clan tag, you know, P-H-I-Z. And just unfortunately, I asked my friend in a Skype call earlier tonight, I was like, why do I keep seeing Fizz as people's clan tag today? And he said, well, that's because Phizzurp died. And I kind of took offense to that. I was like, that's a really shitty joke, dude. And he said, no, I'm being dead serious. Look it up. And so that's what I did. And at first, out of disbelief, I didn't believe it. I was like, this is another internet hoax that people play about celebrities dying and things like that. And I thought he fell victim to that. But with further research, no, it's definitely true. Unfortunately, sadly true. And I'm really surprised because Phizzurp is a Call of Duty pro that I've been following his success since Modern Warfare 3. And in Black Ops 2, I was so excited. I finally got into an 8th lobby with him. And he's one of those guys that you would expect to have an ego because of how much they've accomplished and how long he's been a pro. But in the brief instances where I got to play with him, play against him, or talk to him, or have a conversation, he's a really good guy. Like 100%. I wish more people would have known about his, personal side, about how good of an actual person he was. So here's what happened. Let me just quickly break this down without completely ruining his image. He was in a car driving around. There was drugs and alcohol involved. He was with his girlfriend and one of his friends, and he lost control because he was under the influence. And at the hospital, his friend died rather immediately, but they tried to take care of him. They tried to save him, do everything that they could do for him, but they can't save everybody, and unfortunately, they couldn't save Phizzurp. His girlfriend, which survived, it does look like she was a little banged up. In this video you're about to see, she had a sling on her arm, and I'll let you guys see what she has to say for herself.
We got to the hospital and his best friend was dead. And they tried to help Phil, but they couldn't. He died in my arms, and I just want to let you guys know he was a great guy and he did not deserve it. Phil is such a good man and I loved him so much.
Now, like I said, I'm not going to do anything to ruin his image, but I am going to say this. There's a big lesson that we can learn out of this, and we see it from many celebrities to now it's hit the Call of Duty community or just esports community in general. Cars or anything that you're driving is a 2,000-pound missile, and drinking and driving, it's just a terrible idea, and it can happen to the best of us. It can happen to anybody, and I think that's what we should take away from this. We see it all the time, way too many times, and just blatant incidences of what can happen. You can hurt other people, and you can also hurt yourself by drinking and driving, or anything driving under the influence. And unfortunately, it caused us to lose a really legendary player in the Call of Duty community. I'm not going to monetize this video because I would just kind of feel dirty for just making anything off of a memorial video for somebody that I really looked up to. Talking to him made me feel like if I got good enough, or if I ever have the talent and skill and luck that he's had, then I can always remain humble and I always admired that about him. I apologize if this video hasn't really had a lot of energy to it. I mean, I know you might say, well, dude, you didn't really know him personally, so why does this really affect you? It affects me because, I mean, the Call of Duty community, it seems big, but it's actually really small in comparison to other esports communities. And the fact that, you know, something as just simple as this, taking away a good player and a good person, it really does kind of hit really hard. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe. It really helped the channel grow. But as for now, I shall see you guys later.